G'day folks, and welcome to my 2025 series. I've been down in Victoria now for a month getting some long-awaited warranty repairs to the caravan sorted, and also spent a bit of time on the Murray and mingled with the sea lions and penguins at Phillip Island, just to name a few. But today's the eve of my 2-month venture to Tasmania, and with all the vehicle and caravan preparations hopefully all taken care of, it's just about time to hit the high seas on the Spirit of Tasmania. But just before I head off, here's a red hot tip on where to camp the night before sailing. Now, I checked out all around Geelong and close by at every possible camp area, caravan park or showground, and you'll pay anywhere from $45 to, believe it or not, $135 for one night. Yep, just one lousy night for a piece of grass, $2 a power and 50 cents of water. Now, I'm not a stinge, but in no way am I paying that sort of money. So not to be outdone, I kept looking, and blow me down, look what I found. Only 10 minutes from the Spirit of Tasmania. Jackie and Jimmy have opened up their property for camping, and at very reasonable rates. Just $25 for an unpowered site, known as Laughs on Larkin. Don't forget to look them up. I actually wondered why they called it Laughs on Larkin. Well, your guess is as good as mine, but I reckon it's because you'll laugh all the way to the bank with the savings you made on the camp fees. Good on you guys. Anyway, sit back and get ready to explore the stunning state of Tasmania. Good morning, everyone. Well, today's the day. It finally arrived. We're heading for the Spirit of Tasmania. It's around about 5:30 in the morning. Departure's 8:30, but boarding is 6 o'clock. And we're heading down there to get in the queue and hopefully get on board and then get into a long-awaited brekkie. So we'll see you when we get a bit closer to the ship. 10-15 minute drive from our caravan park that we stayed at last night, or camping area I should say, and here we are at the terminal. We're just about to get in the queue and get security checked and all that sort of thing, and make sure we haven't got any vegetables or fruit, and then hopefully we'll board the ship straight away. Looks like that's our boat coming in to dock, and yeah, it's probably going to let off the overnight crew before we get to embark, I'd imagine. All right, we've just gone through security. We weren't allowed to film there for probably obvious reasons. All good. Got rid of a couple of tomatoes that we've got to eat up, and we're now just in the lineup, ready to embark the vessel. Righto, we're finally on our way, and up the ramp we go. So can't wait, eh? Can't wait for brekkie, for that matter. Bloody hungry. Here she is, the Spirit of Tasmania. Where do we go? Follow that guy, I suppose?
Yeah. This way a bit.
Yeah, with the second one on. Wouldn't believe it, would you? That's it, we're here. You make sure you take note of the colour deck you're on. Not only the port number, but the colour is quite important. So there you'll see that we've got a purple door, and that's what we've got to remember, and port number 5. And we'll come straight back down to the car. Alrighty, time to go. Very flash, eh? As I've been alluding to for the last hour or so, it's time to get some food in the old tummy. Let's check it out, eh? Here we go, brekkie, and the ship will be rolling pretty soon, so we'll get into it. A bit of a bar. The bar looks like it's already open. Nice quiet reading room. And if you're a bit of a sucker for souvenirs, well, you've got the old trusty souvenir shop. Certainly well catered for the kids and probably the big kids for that matter too. Yeah, got everything on board. Last but not least, as far as the entertainment attraction goes, we've got the cinema, where there's daily things on, all free, all part of your ticket price. Just while we're walking past deck number 8, you can see we've got all the cabins downstairs where the cabins start, and so if you feel like a real snooze, you can get a cabin, or if you're night sailing, makes really good sense to get a cabin. Alternatively, if you're a cheapskate, you can get the recliner lounge. We're not allowed through there because we haven't bought the recliner tickets, but if you did, and you can see through there's lots of recliner chairs. Cheaper alternative if you want to have a snooze, just got to put up with everyone snoring right beside you. So finally underway, and after about 3 hours we make it to the heads of Port Phillip Bay, and yes, as expected, a little bit of choppy water is the norm, but this should abate quite quickly into what is predicted to be calm seas for today's sailing. And no, I'm not drunk. It's a bit rocky out there. It's not long before some of us start dozing off, but for me, I just like watching the seas go by, quite relaxing. And if you're into a bit of music, live entertainment is also included, and a great way to pass the time of day. There we are, we're cruising around about 28 knots at the moment, which is a mighty good speed for a vessel of this size, and particularly with the load we've got on board.
From the dark end of the streets to the bright side of the rose, we could be lovers once again.
Well guys, we've only got about 2.5 hours to go before we get to Devonport, and contrary to what the winds look like, it's pretty windy, but the sea's absolutely near zero swell, so it's been a fantastic journey, unlike what it could be, because as we all know, the Bass Strait can be really, really rough. So only 2.5 hours to go, and we'll pull up and then we'll head for a camp somewhere, so stick with us.
Go to the bright side of the road.
9.5 hours down, bit of a sleep on the way, lunch, couple of beers, morning tea, breakfast. Yeah, we're full. We won't need any dinner tonight. But anyway, we've finally seen land. So we're not far off now, probably about 3/4 of an hour, and we'll start to disembark. So we're just waiting for the call at the moment. And as I said, you've got to remember the colour and the deck you're on, so you get back to your vehicle nice and easy without getting lost.
Paging drives the vehicles on deck 3. Please proceed with your passengers to your vehicles. Deck 3 is accessible from both lifts and all 4 stairwells. Just repeating, this call is for drivers and vehicles on deck 3. Please make your way to your vehicles now. Thank you.
Oh, well, we're not far now. Deck 3, when we're at deck 5, we'll be on our way. Let the mad rush to our vehicles begin. Okay, believe it or not, straight at the vehicle, so all the planning worked fine. Here we go. Alrighty folks, we're just about on mainland Tasmania. Been a fantastic journey. We hope you've really enjoyed it, and some of the little tidbits you would have learned about the journey. Hope it helps your journey too. So if you like what you see, don't forget to click on the subscribe, like and notification button, and that way you'll be able to follow all our journeys throughout Tasmania, coming up really soon. Catch you soon.
You gotta enjoy it while you can. All help me sing this song. You know it don't take long to go to the bright side of the road.